Yo, what's good, basketball heads? It's your boy Crush. So let's talk about Shannon Sharpe going in depth on him and Skip Bayless' relationship. So Shannon Sharpe said, they didn't talk much. They weren't very close, despite what we see on screen. Everybody thought they were pretty tight or they were good friends. But contrary to what we thought, Shannon Sharpe said him and Skip Bayless, they weren't that close. The only time they interact was during the 2 hours of them working together. Beyond that, Skip didn't talk to him. Skip kept it strictly business. Beyond working and doing the show together, they had no relationship. And Shannon said he's fine with that. And it's crazy because when you watch him on screen and the chemistry, you would think, beyond the show, they were, pretty tight. They were cool. But that wasn't the case. So I guess all that, fist pounding and Skip, and all that was just for the show when they debated. But beyond that, they had no relationship. They weren't close. And it made sense why Skip would always, disrespect him. And going back on the issue when Skip Bayless questioned Shannon Sharpe's NFL career, his Hall of Fame career, and try to compare him to Tom Brady and blatantly disrespect this man on air, Shannon Sharpe said it took every fiber in his being not to put hands on Skip Bayless. He thought about it. So Shannon Sharpe said it took a lot for him not to basically slap the hell out of Skip Bayless. And I could imagine, because Skip Bayless disrespected the hell out of this man on numerous occasions. But that Tom Brady situation when he questioned his career as a Hall of Famer and said he was jealous of Tom Brady, that was way out of pocket. That was a straw that broke the camel back. And that's crazy, man. But that goes to show you things are not always what they seem. You couldn't tell me Skip and Shannon wasn't like the best of friends or they wasn't pretty close. Based off watching them on screen and the chemistry, even though Skip Bayless was always out of pocket half the time, their chemistry was undeniable. So you couldn't tell me Shannon Sharpe and Skip Bayless, weren't decent friends. But come to find out, they had no relationship outside of work. No communication, no phone calls, they didn't talk. Skip Bayless kept it strictly professional, business. That's it. And to add on to Shannon's point, Stephen A. also chimed in and said, yes, that's the way Skip Bayless is. Because he worked with Skip Bayless for years and that's the way he is. He keeps it business. All that friendship and he kept it strictly business. So, Stephen A. Smith, he interviewed Shannon Sharpe, and Shannon Sharpe discloses his deepest personal feelings over the Skip Bayless situation. And that man was like, he had to hold himself back from hurting Skip Bayless. And I can imagine when, you're a man and somebody's trying to emasculate you and embarrass you on live TV, and someone is trying to diminish your career to elevate another man. Not that he need to elevate Tom Brady. That's Tom Brady, but you're trying to throw this man's career in the dumpster just to protect Tom Brady. That was real dirty, man. If that wasn't enough to make you question their friendship, that was enough for anyone to be like, these dudes are not friends. They can't be. Why would Skip Bayless disrespect this man that bad over Tom Brady? Based off him saying Tom Brady had a bad game, which he did. That was crazy. Stephen A. Smith is doing the interview. The situation that he's interviewing Shannon Sharpe about, that also applies to him and Max Kellerman, basically. So Stephen A. Smith did the same thing to Max Kellerman. Got him fired, disrespected him on air. So the fact Stephen A. is interviewing Shannon Sharpe, talking about this situation, which also he could apply to himself for what he did to Max Kellerman, is crazy. Also, Shannon Sharpe said he should have been checked Skip Bayless. Because, a situation would happen, incidents, and he would kind of let it go, sweep it under the rug. And that's where the problem built up because, once something keep happening and you stay quiet, you don't say anything, then it keeps on occurring. And that's what happened, basically. So he said he should have been, spoke up, and let Skip Bayless know how he feels. He should have addressed the issue, basically. Instead of sweeping it under the rug or, brushing it off. Yeah, so, Shannon Sharpe divulged that the tension got so bad, he wanted to put hands on Skip Bayless. Am I shocked? No. I don't think anyone is shocked. I mean, Skip Bayless would disrespect this man week after week after week. Just constant disrespect. Like, yo, this is a grown man, right? So Skip Bayless had no respect for him, and he said it. The Tom Brady situation was the proof that Skip Bayless had no respect for him. Because if somebody respects you as a man and as a friend, they're not going to do that to you. They're not going to take it there, and they're not going to treat you like that. Even Shannon Sharpe said it, that Skip Bayless had no respect for him. Once someone have no respect for you, you got to go. Once someone lose respect for you, you can't work with them again, and that's the situation. Skip just never had any respect for Shannon. So that whole situation was doomed from the beginning. Because if one guy don't respect the other, then he's going to disrespect you on live TV, go overboard, and it's just a matter of time before you choke him out. It was building up to that point. Shannon Sharpe said he knew after that situation that once his contract was up, that was it. It made sense. Like, you can't work with this man. He doesn't respect you. He keeps disrespecting you on air. You got to go. So this is what Shannon Sharpe had to say about the Tom Brady situation. Why would I be jealous of Tom Brady? Tom was like me, given an opportunity. He made the most of that opportunity. The depth of his hurt became more apparent the more he confessed. You could tell he was really hurt over the situation. Shannon also said, I remember going home, calling my sister. I called my brother, my homeboy. It took a lot from me not to put hands on him. That relationship was doomed from the beginning because Skip Bayless did not respect this man for whatever reason. Do Skip even respect anybody for that matter? I don't think Skip respect anyone, honest truth. Going off the nature of how Skip is as a person, his characteristic, beyond himself, Tom Brady and Michael Jordan, I don't think Skip respect anybody. So if you're going to work with Skip, you're going to have to deal with the bull, him disrespecting you, him going way out of board, and you're not allowed to call out the people that he likes. Like, you can't talk about Tom Brady for sure. You can't talk about Michael. But more so Tom Brady. You can't talk about Tom Brady. If you do, he's going to go nuclear. It's like he's a protector of Tom Brady. You could tell. It was clear that the respect they held for each other had been fractured. You could tell, man. Skip has zero respect for this man. And I don't know why. He's a grown man just like you. So I don't understand why Skip didn't respect him. And if somebody don't respect you, what are they going to do? They're going to disrespect you constantly, because they don't respect you. And if somebody don't respect you and you're working together, you got to go. And despite the few instances where, they had a blow up on screen, normally their dynamic is undeniable. Like, they had great chemistry. Even through all the BS, even through Skip doing all the craziness that he did, they had great chemistry. Personally, I thought, they had a really good relationship. Well, I'm assuming, based off what I'm seeing on screen. Not minding the one or two blow-ups, that's normal. It's a debate show. But beyond that, I thought they had a great relationship. Well, at least I assume they did. But they were never friends beyond the studio and those 2 hours of working together. And even then, they weren't friends. They were just cordial. It's business. More so on Skip's side, it's just business. It was evident that there was something there. If you work with somebody for 7 years and you would disrespect their career, his legacy, all that over Tom Brady, then that tells me you guys aren't friends or something is not right. I knew something was off, because why would he go there over Tom Brady? I know he loved Tom Brady, but this is a man you sit across from every day for 7 years basically, and you would throw him under the bus and stomp on his career, on live TV over Tom Brady. That told me all I needed to know. And we all know in the world of broadcasting, mutual respect is paramount. I gotta respect you, you gotta respect me to a certain degree. If you don't respect me or I don't respect you, it can't work. It's gonna eventually collapse because there's no balance. The fact Skip had zero respect for Shannon, that whole situation was doomed. It was only a matter of time. I could only imagine how he feels like, damn, I worked with this man for 7 years and he never respected me. But that was evident because he would disrespect Shannon week after week after week. Like blatant disrespect and take jabs at him and just out of pocket. So that was already evident that this man don't respect you. It was evident, but obviously Shannon is trying to be a professional and do his job. He's trying to be a pro and not get all in his emotion, even though he do most of the times. Even though Skip was out of pocket with him, he still kept it professional and did what he had to do. But as always, I'll holla. As always, we just talking basketball. Hit the subscribe button, like, comment, share. Holla at your boy.
It's all about the game and how you play it. It's all about the game. I'ma say it. It's all about the game.